This segment is sponsored by Independence Wealth Advisors.
There are several factors that can lead to a successful retirement, but one of the most important and overlooked is your taxes. Joining us now is Phil Huff, the Vice President of Independence Wealth Advisors, a Columbus area firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. It's good to see you again, Phil.
Good to see you.
All right, we want to start with this to clarify something for us. What is the difference between a tax preparer and a tax planner?
Yeah, so someone once told me a tax preparer is similar to a history teacher, where they look back at the last year and they tell you what you did wrong. Whereas a tax planner is more forward-looking. They're not just looking at today, but how can you set yourself up for success 10 years, 20 years down the road?
So why is tax planning such a focus of the wealthy then?
Tax planning is a big part of retirement. With proper tax management alone, you can net 1% to 2% higher rate of return, which may sound like a small number, but when you're looking over a 20 or 30-year retirement, that can be a lot of money. So on top of that, also tax laws are always changing. So we want to make sure that we're staying up to beat, that we're understanding any new tax laws that come out so we can take advantage of them.
And taxes, they do come at you from every corner, don't they? You've got your 401ks, your IRAs, your required minimum distributions, so many things you really need to be prepared for.
Right. It's one of those guarantees in life, right? Death and taxes. So you want to make sure that you have a plan for it. At the end of the day, when you look at the numbers, the U.S. is in over $27 trillion of debt. And the vast majority of our net worth is inside of our IRAs and our 401ks. So if there's a comeback plan for Uncle Sam, you can probably bet these accounts are going to be one of the first places they look. So when you're building a strategy, you want to make sure that you're protecting those IRAs and 401ks and keeping that money with you and your family and out of Uncle Sam's pocket.
That's interesting. And of course, now too, there's an awful lot of concern about taxes going up and what that could possibly do to you.
Absolutely, right? Like I said, the tax laws are constantly changing. So you want to make sure your plan is changing along with them, that you're regularly reviewing it. Because the last thing you want to know is, hey, I think I'm in a good place, but your plan and the basis of that plan is built around old tax law. You want to make sure you're getting this plan reviewed and you're keeping up to date.
And then what ways could people watching right now reduce their taxes through the way they save?
Yeah, so I always tell folks to start by taking a step back, looking at the big picture. So right now, tax rates, if you compare it to historical tax rates, are relatively low. So for some folks, it may make sense, let's pay some taxes on monies today to protect them from taxes in the future. Everyone's situation is a little bit different, so it's hard to make a blanket recommendation for folks. At the end of the day, you want to have someone sit down and look at your specific situation and look at it through a forward-looking lens.
All great stuff, Phil. Thank you so much, and we look forward to talking to you more.
Great. Looking forward to it.
So for you at home, if you are looking to make sure that you have a proper tax strategy for retirement, Phil has a great offer for you today. Right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, he is offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow Phil and his team to work with you personally and provide you with a roadmap analyzing where you are right now and discussing your steps, the best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be. So that number to call, 614-963-3997. Again, 614-963-3997. Don't hesitate, call now.